Scorpio, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy. What do you need to focus on? We'll take them. It's a lot of cards, but we'll take them. So looking here, bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands showing up, and I'm going to say this, your reading is extremely positive. So the Two of Wands does indicate seeing the potential in a situation, looking off into the distance, recognizing opportunity where it really exists. And this doesn't feel like it's a false flag. This feels like the opportunity that you're seeing is real and can be reality here. Your current energy is the Fool, and it's influenced here by the Ace of Cups. So the Fool, brand new beginning, love to see it. Ace of Cups, going after exactly what you want from an emotional standpoint. In what you need to focus on, we have the Hierophant energy. The Hierophant's been showing up a lot. We're on a spiritual path. If you are on this channel, there is something connected to your spiritual path. The Taurus energy showing up here does indicate marriage too, if that's what you're interested in. It could be just a spiritual union with another person, because I keep getting that energy. So take that as it resonates. Not everybody's dealing with a Taurus, and because of how frequently it's showing up, we're not all connected to Tauruses. So again, take it as it resonates, but it feels a lot like a spiritual union or a marriage of some sort. The Wheel of Fortune showing up in the past energy. So this is Jupiter. This is growth, expansion, a positive turn of events. This is fate stepping in to say, now, the time is now. Let's get this started. We have the Chariot showing up in your strength position. So sorry, I thought I was going to cough. Cancer energy may or may not be significant, but what really is here is just the success that you're feeling. Really taking that feeling of things are going in the right direction. I have a lot to gain. I still have a lot more to do. And really using that energy to propel yourself forward. I have the Four of Wands showing up in your near future. So the Four of Wands is one of the marriage cards within tarot. So we have the Hierophant, which is the person that conducts the wedding ceremony, and we have the Four of Wands, the actual wedding ceremony, showing up here. So take it as it resonates, but that Four of Wands is also a reason to celebrate. So whatever's happening right now, things are moving in the right direction. You're seeing the results of all of the past effort that you've put in. And when I look at the novel that came out over here, I'm getting the Justice card from a starting point. So this is a lot of balance. This is what the universe is doing behind the scenes, how the universe is really orchestrating the situation. It's putting things into their place, balance everything out. Putting in their proper place almost sounded too rigid. It's definitely more flexible than that. It's about finding and maintaining some sort of balance here. And then we had 4 cards that showed up in the other position. We have the Page of Wands, 8 of Swords, Knight of Swords, 5 of Wands. So 5 of Wands is about obstacles and challenges. Knight of Swords feels a lot like letting them go and moving in a different direction, not trying to engage with all the obstacles and challenges, not trying to elicit more of that energy. 8 of Swords feels like maybe being up in your head, trying to figure out what steps you need to take in order to overcome those obstacles and challenges. But ultimately what it's coming down to, because this Page of Wands feels much bigger than the rest of the cards, the energy coming off of it is much stronger. This Page of Wands indicates that there might be some sort of conversation you need to have in order to overcome the obstacles and challenges, really move in a different direction, get out of your own head in order for you to figure out what you need to do in order to maintain this balanced energy. Sitting in your hopes or fears is the Sun. So the Sun, hope, optimism, bright future. Love it. And then sitting in your potential outcome, we have Sagittarius energy, the Temperance. So Temperance is balanced energy, just like the Justice card, but this is inner balance. This is your emotional balance, that yin-yang energy. I love the way that that's playing out for you. So let's get some additional details. That was interesting. Okay, we're going to keep going. I've been getting a lot of, and it didn't start right away, but you're the 5th reading that I'm doing today. And off and on, the energy has been very significant on this side of the head. And I just got a wave of it again. So we're going to keep going. With the Fool and the Ace of Cups, I'm getting the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords is recovering. So there might have been a break or some sort of period of rest. I'm definitely getting rest and I'm getting recovery. And what's happening now is things are moving forward. Things are starting up again. If you felt like things were kind of paused for a minute, it didn't last very long and it was just giving you a minute to kind of regain your footing so that you could move forward. With the Hierophant, I'm getting the Queen of Swords. So male or female, it's just the energy of the card. But the Queen of Swords is a very intellectual energy. And so with that Hierophant, when it comes to a union or a marriage, you're very clear on what you're trying to accomplish here. And it's not just that, I'm also getting the 10 of Pentacles with it. And so 10 of Pentacles would be your long-term stability, growing a family or having some sort of long relationship with another person. It's another one of the marriage cards within tarot. You have a lot showing up here. A lot of marriage cards showing up. With the Wheel of Fortune, I'm getting the Moon. This feels like it's connected to the most recent eclipse. And so we did have the full moon eclipse recently within the last week, and we have another eclipse coming up here. And so what this is telling me is you may not have recognized it at the time, but the eclipse kind of almost jostled something free so that things could start moving forward again. You might have felt like things were on a pause or just some sort of stagnation. I'm definitely getting a stagnant type of energy out of this. And then the universe said, okay, let's get you unstuck. Let's start moving forward. With the Chariot, I'm getting your card, the Death card here. And so a lot of success connected to whatever it is that you're doing. This is death and rebirth. Whatever it is that you're doing, this is fully in alignment with your path, with everything that you are intended to do right now in this life. So I love that. So keep going. Whatever it is that you're doing, keep doing it. 4 of Wands, I'm getting the Sun. So the Sun, you have it here in your hopes or fears. So it's a lot of optimism. It's future energy. Can also indicate a family. Sometimes the Sun does represent children. And so with the 4 of Wands and the Sun, it feels like you're very focused on the future. You want this relationship to really work out, whatever this relationship is. Looks like love and romance, looks like something that would lead to marriage. And so this is about you wanting to embrace that, really invest your energy here and focus on this. With the Justice card, I'm getting Empress energy. So Empress is Venus energy. And so I love the way that this is coming across. It's focused on what you value, what you love, but Venus rules Libra, which is the Justice card. It also rules Taurus, the Hierophant. So I love the way that this is playing out. I'm actually just going to clarify this Page of Wands because it feels like there is a conversation here. So let's get one card on that Page of Wands. I'm getting multiple. So I'm getting the 2 of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups. So the conversation that the universe is kind of encouraging you to have here, probably with your significant other, Ace of Cups. So let's talk about this new beginning. Let's talk about everything unfolding because we have the Ace of Cups in your current energy as well. That 2 of Pentacles is a card of alignment, getting into an alignment with this person, getting to be on the same page, really exploring it from that perspective because that 2 of Pentacles here, this one in this deck is very balanced. There's no prioritizing one over the other. This indicates finding a balance with your person, getting to be on the same page. Tell me about the Sun. King of Wands. So male or female, it's just the energy of the cards. So you could be dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We do have a strong Sagittarius out here with the Temperance, but take it as it resonates. this does indicate here that you're moving in the direction of the sun. You want to keep moving in the direction of the sun. With Temperance, I'm getting the Ten of Wands, and so the balance happens when you put down those additional burdens and responsibilities. I'm also getting the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords, what it's doing here is you're making room for something else in your life. It's not about you kind of closing one chapter and then that's it. What you're actually doing here is making more room for something in your life. You're putting down the burdens and responsibilities. Whatever happened here in the past, you're opening yourself up to new possibilities, and you're doing it in a way that creates a lot of balance. But that Two of Swords, the way that it's coming across, it feels like you're not going to be making decisions on your own. You might be standing at a crossroads trying to figure out what you need to do, but I'm very drawn to this Page of Wands energy where you're going to talk about the actions that you need to take. So let me see if I can get some guidance here on that Two of Swords. So what I'm getting here is the Wheel of Fortune. So this is growth, expansion, prosperity, all of these things. So when it comes to your advice on how to make a decision here, how to kind of navigate that crossroads energy, focusing on growing and expanding. I'm getting the Hanged Man energy, seeing things from a different perspective, and then going after exactly what you want, standing up for yourself, putting yourself out there in a very meaningful way. That Seven of Wands energy is about you not allowing anybody to take control of the situation. You kind of ultimately saying, okay, this is what I need to do in order to have what I want. So Scorpio, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.